welcome to Poker Pros TV. We're dropping the silly act and bringing you more hardcore poker news. Joining me today is Craig Perkle, a well-known online poker player.
Thanks a lot, Henry. Awesome to be on the show.
Well, let's get to some poker news to kick things off. It's Emerald time again.
Yeah, and in fact I spoke to Gary Lenton, the organiser of the event, a bit earlier, and this is what he had to say. I'm here with Gary from Shuffle Up Promotions to discuss the Emeralds Poker Tournament coming up. What date is it taking place?
The main event starts on the 5th of February. We play 2 hours on Friday night. We then have a full, brutal day Saturday, the 6th of February. Back for the final table on the 7th. You know, that's like Craig, you've been at a few final tables, normally last 7 or 8 hours. And then the Thursday night, we have a special invitation event. 20 players only, 60,000 Rand. So for those 20, we start Thursday. For the rest of the field, Friday the 5th.
And how many players are you expecting for the main event?
We limit the field to 90, but as always, we're hoping for a little bit of an inflow of people come Friday afternoon. So we've got a license for 100. We are meant to cut off at 90, but if one or two arrive and we're forced into a 10th table, we do have the capability to run that.
And last time, who was the previous winner of the...
Well, we got Anton Situationer. He won the last tournament. Ryan Brow won the first 2 tournaments, so he's looking for a hat-trick, 3 out of 4. But Anton from Durban is the defending champion, and he's coming down with a strong contingent of Natal players again this time. Him, the Advocate, Skanava, they're all coming down. There's a lot of competition now provincially between Gauteng and Natal, and a few of the Cape Town guys also fancy themselves, you know.
And the World Series packages?
3 World Series packages, first 3 finishers, bubble prize of a watch. Top lady finisher gets a watch as well as that, something that you'll read about in the next couple of days. I don't want to give too much away now, but there are a few other packages that we're going to give away to the people that come 4th, 5th and 6th. By the time all your clients and that everybody sees it, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Well, it sounds quite exciting. Any other information that people need to know?
The information is that you know what we do at Emeralds. We believe very much in a transparent tournament where we give good value and make sure everybody has fun. It's not about us, it's not about Emeralds, it's about the players. Same as people doing some of the other tournaments around the country. For us, we put the players first, and that way we know that they're going to come back. And we're proud of the fact that 70% of the field is generally the same players that played in the events previously.
Yeah, the structures are very good. I've heard always the players complimenting that. So how did you get about those structures?
By listening to the people, like I said to you before. You know, we go to other tournaments, our playing tournaments, and we go and we hear what people compliment and we hear what people complain about. And we do our best to put it all together and give a package where we have to finish the tournament in 3 days. We have no options about that. But we try to drag it to give the best players the best opportunity to win it, as well as the novices to come there and play with small blind for the first few hours so they don't have to go home on Saturday morning at 9 o'clock because the blinds have forced them into doing things they wouldn't normally do.
And any other side things going on, cash tables?
There are always cash tables at Emeralds. They've got 4 or 5 tables that they run there throughout the weekend. We then got the Thursday night special event, as we've already touched on. And we will be having sit-and-goes that will vary between 2,000 Rand to 10,000 Rand, depending once again on what the people want.
And how would you get an invitation to that 60,000 Thursday night buy-in?
You would have probably had to have proven yourself as one of the top players in the country by now. Otherwise, come to the tournament, perform in this tournament or another tournament at the Royal Swazi Spa, wherever it is. If you go and prove yourself and everything, you'll get an invitation to the next one.
The setting of Emerald is perfect if you want to stay over or bring your family.
Yes, they even have a luxurious houseboat that you can stay in.
How's this for a prop bet, Craig? You play the whole of Emerald in your underwear, and I will personally cover the cost of your houseboat for the weekend.
Going to have to really consider that one.
Emerald will be running from the 5th to the 7th of February. Poker Pros will be covering all the action live. You can see it on the forum, www.PokerProsTvseason2Ep1. And Craig, you'll be doing some interviews down there, won't you?
Yeah, I'll be talking to some of the players and hopefully playing the event as well.
On the topic of tournaments, it's almost time for another Royal Swazi Rumble event. Will you be coming, Craig?
Definitely will, but hopefully not in my miners outfit this time. The event takes place from the 19th to the 21st of February, and as usual, Poker Pros will be covering the event.
If you don't have the bankroll for the 10k buy-in, but still consider yourself a good player, come down to the Poker Pros party on Thursday the 21st of January at Legends in Brooklyn, and stand a chance to win a seat to the main event, playing in one of our many free rolls.
And staying with upcoming events, the Aussie Millions is kicking off this week. All the best players in the world will be there, including some of South Africa's top, so we'll be looking out for them.
And now for some online playing news and tips. We'll be talking about the poker room of the week, personally one I spend loads of time at.
Titan Poker is really worth signing up for. They have excellent bonuses and some exciting promotions.
The best of all is if you are a Poker Pros member and use our special bonus code, Titan Poker will give you a generous 100% sign-up bonus up to a maximum of 5,000 Rand, plus an entry to the weekly free roll, $1,200 depositor free roll tournament, and an incredible 5 entries to the new depositor satellite. You will also stand a chance of winning a seat at the $20,000 new depositors free roll.
Is the bonus code still free roll now?
Yes, that's right, Craig. It's free roll now. Just remember to spell it right. Titan Poker, deservedly making it Poker Pros Poker Room of the Week. Tell me something, Craig. What do you consider a good VPIP range?
Well, firstly, VPIP stands for voluntary put into pot. Basically, that's any time you voluntarily putting money into any pot, whether it's calling, raising, or 3-betting, or 4-betting, that would count as VPIP. And the ranges are depending on if you're playing a heads-up, or a ring game, or 8-man.